Not Your Professional Walkthroughs channel presents. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Green Project here on Not Your Professional Walkthroughs channel with me, your host Max. Well, on this episode, we will continue our struggle to survive, and we are sort of running into a whole new brand of pickle. And by that I mean we are starting to run low on water, and that can be checked over here, as when I take the last bit of water and start watering the corn, if I will go inside of the house where we have that metal water collector, we'll find out that we have only like 1,000 something points of water left. So I'm really hoping that by day 10 we are gonna get a rainy day or we are really screwed, which also means due to how much I have expanding the farming, I should definitely try to construct another of those water collector thingies. So I'm gonna try to see if I have all the resources. I definitely know that I have the wood required for making the recipe, but when it comes to the branches and other stuff, I'm not exactly that sure. Also, since we are reaching day 9, I'm really hoping that some of this corn will eventually want to reach full maturity. So before we actually go ahead crafting the water collector, let's go take a look around to see if there are any new things which we might potentially grab around the trees. And holy fudgesicle, look at all these damn mushrooms. And even better is that I now have access to another part of the world. So we are gonna do some exploration most definitely here. I'm just gonna have to be careful not to step onto these damn pesky purple slush thingies. Oh, there's a worm. So definitely glad that I did the planting where I did, and definitely glad that I decided to go with the cypress as I did. I'm gonna be able to get plenty of those mushroom meals here, but I'm kind of terrified of the fact that we are gonna require water in order to make the dish a reality, which might be kind of impossible due to our lackluster supply. So I'm gonna have to be careful on how I manage this. We have 39 mushrooms. We have one cooked edible mushroom dish, so I'm gonna definitely try to brew this at least for now. And because this is gonna take some stupid amount of time to get done, I'm gonna be brewing it, and in the meantime we're gonna try to run around and see what else can be done, like for example planting some more trees and so on and so on. We're never really done growing more greenery around here. Really hoping that we are gonna be able to expand even into further segments of the map this way. But I'm really glad that we have access to the lower part of the map, because that is where those pesky, I think it's called flower tree recipes can be obtained, amongst other cool stuff. But if I want to go explore, I cannot run around with like a full backpack of junk. So I'm gonna have to ditch some of this stuff in order to make room. And in order to make room, hopefully I'm gonna be able to make room. Okay, it looks like I won't be able to make room. Which might be kind of problematic, because if I wanna make water collector and do God knows what, it's gonna be a bit more tricky to try and pull off. Okay, so we require 10 pieces of planks, so that means we need 2 pieces of wood in order to be turned into planks. That means I have now free space for this. I'm gonna probably like drop the Sporific Mushroom because that's just absolutely not gonna help me at all at this time. So let's drop in this. Let's pick up the saw. If I find out where in the heck do I keep that thing. Yeah, I'm definitely sitting on way too much wood. I know, that's what she said. So we're gonna make those planks, we're gonna grab the hammer, we're gonna make one more of the water collectors. Most definitely will be required if we wanna maintain the amount of farming that I'm currently at. Also not really sure if it will be sufficient enough quantity, but with the 775 water left, this is also gonna be a bit tricky, as I will need to make sure that I manage my remaining water so that it all won't go to like watering the crops, because once the water has been placed into the watering can, you don't have an opportunity to somehow pour it from the watering can into your bottle or flask. So we're gonna have to manage this properly and not get ourselves killed somehow. Okay, so these things can go over here, this can go over here outside with the rest of them. So let's put you over here, because for some reason I cannot do it elsewhere. I need to put away the tools, and actually like having some form of another trunk like this would be extremely beneficial to me the more I look at it. Let's drop the corn for now. And here we are gonna drop the things that I really don't need at this time. We can drink this, also reduce our toxicity in the blood. Let's drop the pestle the mortar and pestle. We are cooking this, so this will be refilling both the thirst and the hunger, so I kind of don't have to deal with that for now. Let's go for the exploratory run, at least for the time being. Once I make sure everything here has been watered. I'm gonna check the trees here, because we also have white mushrooms. Ooh, even brown mushrooms over there. Really cool. Really cool. Over here, I don't think we are growing just about anything. It's around 11 a.m., so we still have enough time to explore. I have 2 of those edible mushroom meals, but we are gonna have a few more of those. There's a lot of time around this tree, and it looks like we have almost clear path. The tree is unfortunately in the way, and what I can do is chop it down, but I just rather let it grow, and that way it will clear out the rest of the fungus as it reaches its full maturity. We are sitting on some stupid amount of poisonous mushrooms over there, so I'm not even gonna touch those. But that is our main way to get to the other part of the map. How are we doing here? Okay, even here we can pass to the other part of the map. I think these are like the dandelions. I damn it touched the damn thing, so on the way back I'm gonna probably try to use the other way, and I realized I should have gone and tried to cook the other mushrooms. So let's return back. I might try to like sleep, or maybe not sleep. I'm gonna try to not get myself killed especially, but I'm definitely gonna try to Ooh, the corn is done. Beautiful. I don't have to water this, so I can hold out on cooking or doing anything else. Not really sure where I keep that corn. Oh yeah, okay, cool. So 21 pieces over here. We can make more of this if I manage to refill it. We have now 3 of those. I'm gonna eat 1. You know what, let's eat 2 and let's head to bed. It's probably not the best idea to be sleeping throughout the day, because we are burning daylight this time, or this way, but at least I recovered that HP I have lost. This corn is almost ready, I hope. But I mean, like I said, I really need to get that exploration done if we want to come across more resources, more materials, more items that can be scavenged. And let's make sure we don't touch this. So, bar number 1, unfortunately empty. Is there anything in this bus stall? Nope. Nope. What about the bus? Wow, it's a lot of storage space, but unfortunately nada. Okay, let's keep looking. We can go alongside the fence and the purple sludge. There's that second way through which we might be able to get to. Steel works. Theoretically speaking, we can use this road. Ooh, there's that lizard. For that, we will actually require a non-lethal trap, if I recall correctly, but getting those might be a bit problematic. That's a lot of trash cans. Maybe there's gonna be organic waste. Ooh, a dead rat. A dead rat is great. Not because it can poison us with 50 points of rats introduced into our body, but because it can be butchered and cooked. And we definitely need to get our hands on some freaking pickaxe over here. And look at all these resources. All this wood and all these rocks. That is awesome. But I kind of am struggling to get the hell out of here. Okay. What about here? What do we have in this part of the world? We have obviously been able to like get to maybe the other side of the purple sludge. There's some greenery around this thing. I'm not sure if that's some clay deposit or whatever the heck that might be. Let's keep following the edge. We have so much exploration to do and so little daylight. Where is this thing leading me to? I would kill for some mini-map. Looks like we are coming across some edge of the world. Really hope there aren't no enemies or something that will jump out and suddenly kill me. That would just ruin the footage quite well. Also, I'm not sure if that would introduce some form of permadeath for the character. And getting only 3 episodes out of the game for the channel would be an achievement for me and B, kind of a failure for me too. And also I have to admit that I'm completely lost and I have no freaking idea how to return back to our place. There seems to be some form of a hut here. There is some rubble. I cannot see jack squat inside, so... Wait, as we left, there is a skeleton and some... It looks like the skeleton is... Ooh, water jug. And even a piece of cotton. Okay, hold on. If we leave one more time, there seems to be something else in here. And ravioli and chicken food. Alrighty. We have just prolonged our suffering for a bit longer. I'm gonna have to eat the mushrooms. Once again, I'm occupying 2 slots with the same thing. Thank you, game. And it looks like we might have made it to those steel works, so good for us. There is a lot of stuff here that can be scavenged if we are going to be able to access it. But I'm thinking we might require some form of flashlight or something, for Christ's sake, in order to be able to see in the dark. Or at least inside of these constructions. Okay, there's sticks, there's rock. Let's put the cotton here for now. I have no reason to believe there is some way for me to utilize it right now. It looks like there's some more rat food. Came across a compost. There's another can of goodies here. Organic waste. You know what? Let's put some of these things over here so that we have some free room in our inventory to try and scavenge through whatever I might be lucky enough to come across. And we might try to use this to like light up that part of the building. I'm not really sure if there's some mechanic that the creators have thought of making this. But if it's something which we can utilize to our benefit, then why not? Looks like someone tried to barricade themselves. I'm gonna grab the ferrite at least. And I'm gonna try to like move it into one place. Ooh, chocolate. Nice. Looks like there's some park. These cars look like they were stripped. The cloth is actually kind of a neat thing. Let's get rid of the bush. We might be able to... Okay, so there are a few things. There is this bookshelf. Really hate the fact that it's so dark in here. And I cannot get to the bookshelf for some reason. But there are doors, but... Ah, okay, so I was able to click on them. Nothing over here. I am sick and tired of paying the mechanic. Okay, so there are these notes. And we can read them. When you're drunk, please don't try to park around back again. Okay? Not sure why the ferret is not stacked, but we're gonna try to leave. Please tell me I can leave. This is why I kind of do not enjoy like trying to be here when it's completely dark. Plus, if there would be any form of enemy, I have zero way to know about it. It looks like there is some water in here, but okay, you know what? I have a watering can. Let's take whatever we can. I mean, it's gonna be for the crops anyhow. Eventually. If we live long enough, that is. Those doors are blocked. Stick or a branch and a piece of... Ooh, look at this. Toxic mushroom. Ah, man, so the brown one which is growing up there will decay in 2 days. Will decay in 2 days. Which means if we don't grab this stuff, eventually it might deteriorate. Ooh, nettles. We are gonna be able to cook this. So this is why it's important for you to try and explore honey. Let's see, honey. Honey, if you're looking for me, I'm repairing the roof in the kitchen. And I have honestly no idea where is the roof or the kitchen. There's something for gas, there are some doors. But if I try to go there, I don't see jack squat, so we're gonna have to get something in order to explore this house further, because even the exploit here won't help us. Let's consume another one of these things. Ooh, wire. I have not seen wire yet. Aloe, nice. Nice. So a lot of stuff can be gathered around here in order to make the compost. I'm gonna try to put away stuff into that first car, since it can't contain so many things. Do I keep it here? Where in the heck did I decide to put it? Is it the blue car? It's the blue car. Okay, so what do we not need are the rocks. We can drop those. We can drop these. Definitely want to hold on to this because this can contain 500 points of water. The less necessary stuff can go over here. Man, I really wish I would remember where is that grave with that recipe. Oh, that chicken! This is actually something which I talked about in one of the previous episodes. So, if you are lucky enough to get to this place, you are able to come across the chicken. You will be able to theoretically butcher it. And once you do so, you are able to have roasted chicken, which actually replenishes like 110 points of your hunger. So that's some stupid amount of energy or food. Unfortunately, we are unable to get inside of this home because of the spores, but good enough for us is that we came across the flowers. And if we actually read the tombstone, it gives us the recipe, which we can learn. We can grab these insert flower tree seeds, and we will be able to mix them in the alchemy workbench in order to turn them into the flower trees. And this is the special kind of a tree which you can grow around here in the game. Now, I was never able to see it reach its fully mature state, so hopefully during the playthroughs for the channel I will be able to do so and cover it here for you if you are watching. Really hope you are enjoying yourself. I am at least actually enjoying this game quite a lot. The problem here is the corn is ready to be picked up, but we need to first ditch some of these supplies. So if we now go to the alchemy workbench, should be able to do some stuff. The worm is apparently toxic or decayed, so we are gonna have to somehow destroy this damn thing. First, I'm gonna need to get rid of some of the inventory. Okay, let's do this so that we can butcher the rat. We butchered the rat. We're gonna have butchered rat. If we butcher the chicken, we're gonna have butchered chicken. And I'm not sure if this stuff can actually decay too. Wow, it actually can. So that sucks. We put these things away, it will roast the rat. Let's drink. Because I'm gonna need to refill the flask. Here's the thing, if I would refill that jug, which I kind of left behind, which was fairly stupid of me. I'm not really sure how much more water would I be left with. So in order for me to actually cope with the fact that some of these things will decay, we will need to construct some of the furniture which will apparently keep the food in better state. So there is the furniture. And we have, for example, like wooden chest, we have a jar for cupboards, or storing jars or not, you do what you need to. Trash incinerator. We have the meat safe. So this should potentially hold the food in the fresh state. We have the herbarium, which will store the herbs and plants, but for that we need clay, and I don't know how to get clay. We have the medicinal cabinet, and we have the enhanced kitchen, for which, like I said in previous episodes, I don't know how to get the basic metals, so that this might be a bit of a tricky thing for me. Let's roast the chicken. I need water too. Interesting, but okay, at least it's not gonna be dry. So if we do this, if we 21 corn. And of course it's dark. This will give me 55 points for hunger. So how about we pass some time so that I'm not fully regretting consuming the rat. We have the roasted chicken. We have the cooked edible mushrooms. This will last 5 days. This will last 4 days. Like I said, this will work or give us 105 points, so it's even better than the meal rations. Fortunately, the cans of food will not decay, so we are a-okay. I really need to boil this, and I should put you in so that we can eventually make more of this stuff. Bone, interesting. I never had bone as a resource before. Yeah, we really need to get that water so that we can work on our thirst. And the corn here is ready to be harvested, but it's the 10th day. If we won't get rain, I am kind of screwed here. I'm sitting on some stupid amount of corn, which is wonderful on one side, scary on the other side. As compared to other games, there is actually like a time in which these things can decay. Like in here where we keep the worm which has decayed, I'm gonna need to get rid of this damn thing somehow. I'm gonna put you in here because I know you are a part of the recipe. And I'm kind of freaking out because we have 537 points of water left. We have 0 water left outside. And I would love to plant the tomatoes, but here's the thing, if I plant the tomatoes, I'm gonna be left with 100 water. This is gonna be a bit tricky to figure out. Really hope it's gonna rain. It should rain. I hope. I think. There's no guarantee and the game is out to get you, so it's gonna be kind of fun. Oh man. Let's just keep on boiling those mushrooms. At least I'm gonna get rid of those. Really need to remove some of this stuff from the inventory. Okay, so we can keep that in here. I have 1 compost, so theoretically I can grab the elm seed and go and plant it somewhere in order to free up even more inventory space. This place will do. We'll be pushing away the fungus even more. So we have now some free room in the inventory. Cannot pass through here, unfortunately. You gotta be kidding me, seriously. Okay, 7:3 a.m. This is kind of interesting. Theoretically, I kind of screwed up because I could have kept the elm seed and the compost. And what I could have done instead is go to the house there, which has the purple sludge by the entrance, and theoretically like plant it somewhere around here. But I want to go and take a look if I left that recipe or something around in here. Should have learned it by coming here. Is it possible that it has been moved away somewhere? Be interesting. Fortunately, the car is completely empty. This one has some basic building materials in it too. Never seen 2 pieces of rock, 2 branches, and 2 logs of wood in any car ever. Even like the construction trucks carry around at least a wider variety of resources. I mean, this is not Minecraft after all. Okay, let's take a look around here. Let's equip the axe in case something would jump out and try to bite me or do God knows what. Looks like we are coming to the edge of the map and I'm unable to escape. Looks also like the fungus is slowly decreasing in number. I cannot explain how do these lampposts have power. What else can we come across? Come on. Give us the rain. That would be the most beautiful thing ever. Looks like some stupid amount of trees has been planted here. Looks like it was intentionally next to the road. There's a lot of them. Looks like these are all maples. I think these are maples. Not really sure. It looks like the road has been blocked off, so we have seen the furthest point at the east, the furthest point at the south. But if we won't get a rainy day soon, I might have killed myself due to growing way too many crops. So I'm not gonna die of hunger. This time I'm gonna die of thirst yet again. Or maybe not, who knows. I would really... This is kind of tempting here because it like, really? Why would you do this? What are you trying to keep here? It's like you can get through here. This looks like some deposit. Rubble. Really hope I'm not gonna have to learn this map or something, because that's gonna be tricky. You know what? Drop the worm because we don't have any more use for it, or drop it in here. Not really sure if you can put the decayed stuff into like the compost. And this theoretically explains the issue into which I ran on my testing run. So it wasn't that the stuff became poisonous all of a sudden, it's just that it decayed because I had it for too damn long. Sharpening stone, we are definitely taking this, and we might have come across someone's home. Super dark. Let's try to use the... Ooh, there's a lot of shindig. The organic gunk is here. A cup of coffee. Wow. Yowza. Fairly nice. But other than that, I'm not really sure if there's a lot more stuff. There's a lot of chairs, but I don't think I can sit on those. Really need some freaking form of light. This will decay in 20 days. This won't decay. This in 4 days. This in 5 days. We can eat this. We haven't been to this part of the world. And like I said, since the map is so freakishly huge, question is if there is like a goal to get this to 0 and this to 2000 points or something, or if we just need to do a few things and that'll do it for us. What is that rattling? And I thought there's like a rattlesnake or something. Which theoretically would make sense because since there are rats and things like that, It's not that idiotic to think that since the biome is changing so much, rats would be coming to the homes for subsistence. The snakes would follow them. There seems to be a well. My question is, if we can use the well... Okay, so that's 5,000 points of water. Which is beautiful, because I'm gonna immediately refill whatever container of water I carry on myself. And this tree is still not done. Therefore, we cannot pass through here, so we have to go through the southern point of the map in order to return home. I really don't want to chop down the tree before it's reaching its full mature state, so that we can extract the 2 pieces of seeds. That's plus 30, so I'm gonna probably wait a bit longer till we get to like 60 maybe with the thirst. That way I would be able to drink the coffee. And because we have now the water from the well, I can go all crazy and start planting the crops. We're gonna plant the tomatoes, we are gonna plant the corn. This is why exploration is such a key feature here. We still have not uncovered a whole lot of the map. I'm gonna have to return to the well in order to water all of this stuff here. Because we have one more field. And then I'm happy I checked out both that tub inside of that house, which was probably the most disgusting thing ever. But also that we checked out that well. The problem here is that I need to keep walking around this fungus here like a complete goofus, but hopefully we will be able to clear this place out eventually. Should have placed the organic waste into the recyclers so that we get more compost. There's a lot of time here. We're gonna be left with 4 pieces of seeds. We're gonna get some tomatoes here, we're gonna get some corn here. Beautiful, beautiful. This corn is also done. And to me that means something needs to be turned into seeds. We're gonna wait for more of those to pop up. We're gonna load this into here so that we get the compost. Go check what's happening inside of the kitchen. What I think this jug would be actually more efficient use for us to cook with. Once the water has been boiled, we should be okay. Let's go sleep. That way when I wake up... No, I cannot use the coffee then because I'm just thirsty. I'm not tired. So let's drink this. Let's... Kind of a shame to consume the mushrooms now, but what the heck, at least we are gonna get it out of the way. We are missing one piece of mushroom. There seems to be some leftovers from the dish. This is not, fortunately, the cane. We have 40 freaking pieces, almost 50 pieces of corn, which is a stupid amount of food. Gonna have to try and restock some of this wood here. Let's drop it, or I still have full inventory. Beautiful. So the cloth which I have found can be placed over here. Ferrite can go here. The sharpening stone which I came across, where the heck did I put that? Sharpening stone goes there. It's actually strange that the herbs will not decay. Makes so little sense to me right now, but okay. Not gonna question the in-game logic. Plus the game keeps receiving updates. So some of the features might change or not, who knows? 48 pieces of corn, that's just stupid. Let's go ahead, try and plant them. Compost is done. Question is if I want to expand the farming here, or if I want to plant some trees. This looks nice. There's some stupid amount of mushrooms growing around here. So let's keep it that way. I'll plant the trees here when I grab some seeds. I'm not really sure if we carry around some of them. Well, I gotta say, I'm actually kind of impressed. The well is probably the only reason why I'm still alive. Partially. Don't know why I watered the tile without the crop. We're gonna definitely have to also work on reducing the overall toxicity of our blood. And unfortunately, because I watered that tile, this corn is not watered. Oh, beautiful. Let's drop more of this stuff over there, and theoretically do this. Leftovers to refill the Okay, we're gonna be cooking corn like crazy here. We need 2 seeds to plant over there where I placed that compost. Not really sure how much organic waste am I sitting on. Okay, beautiful. That's 10, so that's 2 more pieces of compost. Let's make it happen, make it snappy. I would rather keep the chocolate because we know it does not deteriorate now. Wow, I never survived long enough to consider how much longer it will last. All these mushrooms will decay quite soon. So optimistically, what I should do is go fetch one more white mushroom over there by those trees. This way, I should be able to cook up one more meal with the white mushrooms, and I kind of screwed myself by grabbing more than I wanted. Now I have 10, which means I should be able to make 2 of those mushroom meals. And you're still not done? Come on. We're burning daylight here. Okay, let's swap and let's keep on cooking. So we're gonna be able to get rid of those mushrooms. Therefore, we will have 2 meals which will decay in 5 days. The chicken will last for 4 days. The coffee, when we get more thirsty, we're gonna deal with this. I'm gonna eat the boiled corn so that the coffee can be used eventually and we can deal with being tired and being thirsty. Where should I fetch 2 seeds? This one is nowhere close. These ones are not done. Let's go chop down this tree. Because of that, the nettles have also popped out. Should be able to plant those 2 maples around these parts so that this can pull back. I really wonder what is this beautiful thing around here. Wow, that is some stupid amount of poisonous mushrooms there. 45 points of toxicity. The time T reduces it by 20. It's gonna be dark soon, so I don't want to go exploring too far away because, well, it might get us killed. Yeah, especially if there's like one blob of this purple sludge in the middle over there. If I would walk into it, that might kill me. I'm not really sure if the well can be refilled once it's gonna start to rain because it has that small roof on top of it. Plus, wells should be pulling the water from the underground source and not from what rains. So, yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Luckily, the seeds do not do such a stupid thing, such as think of decaying. Hopefully. I'm kind of impressed by the fact that the machine puts the seeds into the nice packet. Still not done? What the heck are we cooking here? Finally getting dark, beautiful. So I'm gonna see Jack Squad, and the same probably applies for you guys. We're gonna wait a bit longer. Oh, so this flashing light is probably just the fact that we are cooking somewhere or something inside here. So these dishes will last for 5 days, and now we should be able to cook some corn. I should also theoretically consider boiling some water. We go 3 hours. Gonna get us really close to a really uncomfortable point. But if I consume these 3 dishes, that's gonna recover this part. We can switch for the nettles. Still have thirst under control. What I would, however, like to get done it's even possible is to get some time tea. I think I left some time over here. This way we're gonna be able to reduce this pesky statistic out of our system, because especially during the sleep it's gonna go up a bit more. Also, we are gonna save this way. Boiled nettles only give us 20 points to hunger. We'll be able to drink some more, which might have been a stupid idea after all, because we are trying to drink the tea in order to reduce the toxic levels in our blood. But okay, for now, I'm actually kind of impressed that, all things considered, we can be doing so much worse. So much worse. But yeah, I think I'm gonna cut it here just in case I won't screw up something else. If you did enjoy the episode, consider subscribing to the channel. I publish content on a weekly basis, so you will have always something fun to watch. I do all sorts of things, from playthroughs to tips and tricks to all sorts of other fun stuff. So you will have always something fun to watch. If you have any tips, tricks, advice for me, or questions as to why I decided to do some of the stuff the way I decided to do, please feel free to ask in the comment section. I will try to get back to you at my earliest convenience. And other than that, I'm gonna wish you a pleasant rest of the day. Hopefully, I will see you at the next one. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.